Do you currently have a Medigap or Medicare Supplement plan that you purchased when you came into Medicare? Well, there's a good chance that you're paying too much for that Medicare plan. I'm going to go through that right now and show you what your options are and how to make sure that we're getting the best value for what we have when we're in Medicare. I'm Keith Armbrecht, founder of Medicare on Video, and I help people across the country make the right Medicare choices. And I can absolutely help you as well. This one drives me nuts because it's sometimes hard to get through to make people understand that there are options and some options that we ought to take. So I'm going to go through that right now. First, if you're coming into Medicare, or even if you're already in Medicare, take just a minute and download my book, Medicare Made Clear, something I put a lot of time and effort into it. You'll see I cover all pieces of Medicare. There's even videos in the book for you to watch where I explain everything, but it's absolutely free. Go to medicareonvideo.com/free book. You can have it right now, and it'll be yours to keep going forward. Right now, we're going to talk about Medicare supplements. So whether you have currently a Medicare Plan F, or a Medicare Plan G, or a Medicare Plan M, it's important to understand that when you come into Medicare, you find the best value for sure. But over time, the rates on these plans can go up, and they have rate increases pretty regularly. And depending upon what company you came in with, especially if you got on a smaller company, one that you might not have heard of before, sometimes they have like an initial rate, and then what they're going to do during time is increase your rate as you go forward. So it's important to understand we don't have to put up with that, and we don't need to put up with that. So we need to make sure that we get the best value. When we're talking about Medicare supplements, for instance, on a Plan G, a Plan G is a Plan G is a Plan G. It does not matter which insurance company you go with. It is literally apples to apples. So they are identical. They're mandated by Medicare that they be standardized. So there is no difference between one with one company or Plan G with another company. Same with Plan F, same with Plan M. It's always a good idea to shop and compare. So what is the difference between them from company to company? The only difference is premiums, how much it costs, and rate increases. How big of a rate increase does company A give versus company B? Sometimes we can't always tell that ahead of time, so it's important that we figure out exactly where we can go with that. But it's important that we do this every year, and it's super easy to do. Now let's break it down a little clearer in case we don't quite get this. So let's take our Medicare supplement plan. Instead of a Medicare supplement plan, let's assume that we have this rock. And this is a nice rock. This rock's been with us for a long time. And we like this rock. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. And when we got this rock, it was a pretty good deal. But now, over time, it's crept up where it's costing us $175 a month to have this rock. So what do we do with it? So somebody comes along and says, hey, you can have this rock. It's exactly the same rock. And we're going to give you this rock for $125 a month. So when you compare them together, they are literally identical. The only thing difference is how much they cost. So this new rock is going to save us $600 a year. Now that's by far not unheard of. I do it all the time. And that's how we help to make sure that we keep the same rock that we have now, but we're going to pay $600 a year less for that rock. So when we're talking about Medigap plans, another point of confusion, you do not have to wait for open enrollment to change a Medigap plan. So you can do it anytime during the year. Now there are some different caveats when it comes time to change. Most states, you have to go through medical underwriting, so you have to be approved. Now there are a handful of states where you do not have to go through medical underwriting, where it's automatic. You can pick and choose and do whatever you want, and there's no questions asked. So give me a call, send me an email. We'll make sure that we figure it out for you. If you are in a state that requires underwriting, also not a big deal. It's simply answering some questions, and they are big questions. So basically, items like cancer and COPD and Parkinson's and things you really don't want to have, hopefully things you don't have, those are part of it. So this is a sample list of questions. I'll actually put this document under the video. There's more questions than this, and you can review it and look and see. And if you answer no to all the questions, it's almost for sure that you can change your Medicare supplement plan. So it's super important that we do this. And I actually have a site specific to make it easy. There's no complications there. You simply go to MedicarePriceCheck.com and you put in your basic information and we will compare it for you. And if it makes sense to change, then we will help you change. And so if we can save you even $10 a month or as much as $50, $60, or $70 a month, then my goodness, why in the world wouldn't we do it? So don't want to be where somebody's calling you names because you didn't shop your Medicare supplement plan. And we want to get the best rock. That's what we want to do. We want to have the best rock at the best price and keep that going forward. So take a minute, go to MedicarePriceCheck.com. If you found this video helpful, certainly subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, helps me a lot, and then download my book. All that information is right below the video. You'll find it right there. I hope you found all this helpful. I hope we can save you a boatload of money. Have a fantastic day. Hey, don't go anywhere. These are some of my most recent videos right here. You can also find the link right below this video to download my book, Medicare Made Clear, absolutely free. You can also subscribe to my channel right here. So please download my book, watch some videos, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.